Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to Inspire Delusions.
How have you guys been?
Surprise!
Special episode.
We were feeling amped up. Actually, I kind of forced Kayma to do this special episode.
Never forced, you guys. That's her favorite word. Olivia will say forced about everything.
I
And
do.
you love forced.
We heard that help isn't a good word, so maybe is forced better?
Unfortunately, it's support.
Support. Okay.
Support.
Well, anyways, I just was feeling so called to do an episode today. We just have been getting a lot of requests. You guys want more than one episode per week, and we have some exciting updates to share.
So much good news.
Yeah, a lot of good news, and we just felt like I just am like obsessed with you guys.
I know. It is a lot of fun to like sit down in real time and then release immediately because it feels like you guys are in on our lives.
It feels like we're live. Yeah.
It does feel like.
Which I'm like, do you guys do Twitch? Because I do want to start doing live.
Yeah, Olivia wants to start streaming.
But we're going to have our community soon, which we'll talk about. So maybe that'll feel like we're live with people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But I wanted to come on here and do a little special episode because I've been really, well, first of all, we're always quantum leaping literally every week. But I feel like this last week, we've been really quantum leaping. We've been really focused on visualizing our goals and like feeling the feelings of all of our manifestations coming true. And I feel like it's like sometimes you can just, you know it's around the corner and it's so cool. And that's what we feel like with this podcast and with just all the good things coming. We just feel like it's already here.
Yeah.
We have, we also saw a TikTok the other day about celebrating your small wins.
Oh my gosh, it was so sweet, you guys.
It was so cute.
This woman, she got like 1,000 followers on TikTok, and she celebrated it, and then everybody came through. Like she had like so many likes on it, so many reposts, and it was super cute. And it's like, okay, so then Olivia and I were like, well, we need to start celebrating our small wins, but obviously no win's a small win.
Yeah, no win's a small win.
They're just all wins.
Yeah, totally.
And we've been having a lot of wins lately.
Yeah. So wait, what are some of our wins? We hit 500 followers on TikTok. So if you're not following us on TikTok, go follow us. 500 people. And Kayma started a TikTok.
I finally started, guys. It's finally up and going.
I'm so happy because obviously y'all know I've been posting on TikTok for like probably a couple years now. Yeah, definitely a couple years now. And now my best friend being an influencer too.
Yeah, it's been so much fun. Olivia literally thinks I'm an influencer. She wants to be in all my videos. She's like, put me in.
They're so cute. Kayma's been so good at making vlogs. She's been vlogging every day.
They're just a day in our life. Because I think Olivia and I actually, like, when we really deep it, which we do often, but we're actually so blessed because I've been really feeling lately that I just get to wake up and kind of play all day.
Yeah.
And how cool is it that my work, quote unquote, my job is talking to you guys, spreading good news, exploring this new city of ours. Yeah. Like life is so good and I'm so excited.
Life is so good. I feel like so something else we want to talk about was gratitude. I've been really sitting in gratitude lately and realizing I have this realization every month that that gratitude is the key.
Yeah.
And this last couple of weeks, I've been really sitting in gratitude. And like a lot of nights, I've been crying tears of gratitude. And something that I had shifted in my mind the other day of like, oh, our job is this podcast and, we're starting our community and stuff. But I get to work with my best friend.
Yeah. Like we have a business together.
We have a business together, and anything that I'm doing. Oh no. Help.
Oh, she's okay. If you're not watching on YouTube, she's literally crying. Olivia cries all the time. It's really beautiful, actually.
No, it's sick. Just kidding. It is beautiful. I just don't like to cry in public, but like I just get to have a business with my best friend.
Yeah.
And everything's fun.
Everything is fun. We're so blessed. We're God's favorite. Duh.
We literally are God's favorite, for real. And obviously everyone can be God's favorite
slash is
literally everyone is God's favorite, the universe's favorite.
It's just us leaning into that idea.
We've been really leaning into the idea that we're the universe's favorite. And it works. Like when you believe that you are the universe's favorite, the God's favorite, it works. The whole universe starts conspiring in your favor. And the opposite goes as well. Like if you think you're unlucky, if you think you're a victim, if you think like no one's there for you, or like if you think the universe isn't there for you, then there's this quote that kind of talks about this of you are so powerful, and like the universe gives you so much power that you can think that you're powerless. Like you have so much power that you can think that you're powerless. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but yeah, it really, really, really is all about your perception. And when you decide to, when you decide that the universe is rigged in your favor, everything starts working in your favor.
Yeah. Olivia and I have been finalizing everything for our membership, which we will get into in a moment, but we've just been going over our slides and rereading all this information. I'm getting even more excited because I'm like, this is kind of already my everyday life, but I'm trying to really, really lean into the idea of full send.
Yeah.
Like more, really trusting, really believing, not questioning anything, not looking for signs in the 3D, just saying fuck it and moving as if.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. It's working. We have so much good things that are coming for us. I can already feel them. We're already kind of getting signs in the 3D, but I'm still trying not to even look at that because I'm, there's so much potential for anything and everything we ever want.
Yeah, totally. It's been really, really cool knowing that all of our dreams are coming true. It's really, really cool. And someone asked me, someone DM'd me a question of like, how do you stay like having the faith or like not waver as much and know that your manifestations are coming even if you like start having doubts? And I feel like maybe we could talk about that. And I sent a voice memo back. I honestly don't even remember what I said exactly, but I think it's a practice. Like when you are manifesting and you have these goals and these dreams and you start doubting, I think when you're first getting into this journey and far along this journey as well, you just have to redirect. I think it's all about like redirecting and being like, no, and telling yourself and kind of forcing yourself to be like, no, everything is going to be okay. My manifestations are coming. They're already mine. Like you kind of have to force your conscious mind to believe it until it comes more naturally. And I think that kind of comes with repetition and practice. Like, what do you think?
No, I agree. Definitely repetition. Also like surrendering to the fact that you might think you have all the answers, but actually the universe does.
Yeah.
I think that now gives me a lot of peace.
Yes.
I think before I just wanted so much control over what was happening, and I knew what was right. I knew what I would be liking. I knew what would be working for me. And then once the moment I was truly okay with, rejection is redirection, I think that's when everything kind of started falling together and things started getting easier for me, because now, like, don't get me wrong, I still get disappointed. That's normal human reaction. But now that I'm really leaning into redirection, everything's kind of fun because I'm like, okay, well, what's coming now? It's the unknown.
Yes.
It's living in the unknown, which Dr. Joe Dispenza speaks a lot about. And getting more in tune with that, and kind of the idea of sitting in my flow state.
Yes.
Of just things that are for me will be easy and fun, and that doesn't mean like not working hard. Like sometimes when things maybe are challenging or I have to work for, they also still might be for me.
Yeah.
But me just like leaning more into that flow state has been a lot of fun. Yeah. And I think that's where I've grown. And now it's easier for me where I have less wavering.
Yeah, totally. And yes, 1000%, like to your point, I think there's less and less wavering like as time goes on, like as you build your trust with the universe, as you continue to like ask for signs or just, and sit in gratitude, like all of these things to help raise your vibration, just grow that connection with yourself, with the universe, like whatever. It helps you build that muscle of like not wavering, or that muscle of knowing everything is going to be good.
Right.
So it does come with practice and time. So give yourself so much grace.
Obviously, Olivia and I always are like, listen to us, listen to Inspired Delusions. It's so much fun here. But something that Olivia and I practice is we truly read so many books, so many articles. We listen to so many podcasts of people who are masters in their field, masters in neuroscience, who literally prove through studies that this shit works.
Yes.
If you look for the good in things, you will find the good in things. If you expect good things will happen to you. If you stay excited and limit the doubt, what you want will happen.
Yes.
And whenever I feel doubt creep in, or whenever I feel scared or worry, what I do is I go back to the sources. I go back to the big smart guys who are telling us, nope, science says this. If you want this outcome, there's a formula.
Yeah,
there's a formula to it.
We listen to Dr. Joe all the time, Dr. Joe Dispenza. We listen to Abraham Hicks all the time. I love Bashar a lot. We listen to podcasts like Shetty, for example, like has huge neuroscientists on that like talk about manifestation. Like there's so many.
Mel Robbins.
We
also we just listened to this theory yesterday, actually. That was the 10x versus the 2x.
Yes.
Where it's when you are hoping for something or you are trying to achieve something, go for 10 times more than you would anyways, because if you fall short, you're still falling short higher than what you wanted. Because if you only go for 2x, when you fall short, you fall into nothing.
Yeah, apparently that's a pretty legit theory or like idea practice to use, and there's books on it and things. And y'all, we just learned about that yesterday, and I felt so validated.
Because we've been saying that. We've been saying like shoot for the stars.
Yeah, and that's the most delusional thing ever is when you have a goal and then you 10x it. Just be delusional. Just have the craziest, biggest goals out there, because if you get 10% of your original, like if you get 10% of your delusional goal, it's still amazing.
Right.
Like that's still amazing. So yeah, guys, what we've been saying is right.
Yep. Listen to us.
But I'm so glad you brought that up. That was something I wanted to talk about. Yes, it's been confirmed. Be more delusional. And what you were just talking about, I wanted to circle back a little bit. You were talking about kind of trusting the universe a little bit more. And that's something that I have been 1000% leaning into just in the last couple of weeks. And I feel like it's been working so well already okay, this is actually a little bit for people who maybe don't know what they want yet. Like a lot of times people don't, they say to us, like,
that's like hard in itself,
like,
or challenging for somebody who's new in itself.
So sometimes when you don't even know what you want, something I've been trying out is just saying, hey, universe, God, whatever resonates with you. Hey, universe, can you please help me be on my highest timeline? Like, thank you for helping me be on my highest timeline. Thank you for, putting me on my highest timeline, and just trusting that the universe, God, can figure out what's best for you. Your higher self, your guardian angels, like whatever higher power that speaks to you. Just asking, being like, hey, can you help me? Like, can you make sure I'm on my highest timeline, no matter what that looks like?
Right.
And trusting that whatever higher power is going to help you achieve that. Like I know what I want also. And I've still been using this new mantra.
Yeah.
And I really think it's even working for me, who already has delusional goals. I'm like, my delusional goals are just kind of like shifting and evolving in such a good way.
Yeah.
So quickly, that I think this mantra really, really works.
I love it.
Another reason why we wanted to do this surprise episode is because we have so many updates about our membership launching, and hopefully y'all are on our email list already. So you've been seeing our emails, but we wanted to talk to you guys about it on the pod as well, because we officially have a launch date of our membership, our community, of March 5th.
I'm so excited.
We're so excited, you guys.
Because I feel like people DM us a lot or comment on certain things and they want to talk to us or something. We've been even getting a few emails of people asking questions. And this gives us a space to really connect and really be those delusional besties together.
Just go deeper together.
Go deeper, be a lot more hands-on. So we feel so blessed that people are even into this.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of people. So right now we have the wait list. So if you're not already on the wait list, we're going to put that linked in today's episode. The link to actually join the membership will launch next week to the wait list first.
Right.
So make sure you're on the wait list, because the first 10 people who sign up are going to get an exclusive two-on-one call with both of us. And so that's going to be really fun, because we want to like connect with you guys, and it'll be like a free coaching call.
Yeah.
Which is worth thousands, honestly. We're really good.
Yeah.
So make sure you're signed up for the wait list. It's launching on March 5th, and we'll keep you guys updated on the podcast episodes leading up to March 5th. But we're actually so excited.
Really excited.
And
we think we formulated it really well, because It's also kind of like a special for you guys because we also have a course that's launching.
Yeah.
And we decided kind of as a gift to everyone, we are gonna start the community. The first 5 to 6 weeks are gonna be us in detail going through the course
with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Really interactive. That's the other thing about this community. It's super interactive. Like we want you guys to be just as present as we are. And so that's kind of a treat for you guys because then later on we'll start doing group coaching and that'll be separate and that'll be going over the course. So it's kind of extra for you guys.
First kind of cohort of members.
Exactly.
To get started.
So. To get started. Yeah. And yes.
We're really, really, really excited.
Exciting.
It's going to be kind of like group coaching, but obviously anyone can like join at any time, but make sure you're signed up before March 5th to start with everyone. And I've done group coaching before and it's so fun. Like it's cool to have a whole group of people, holding you accountable and doing things together. And that's definitely worked for us. Like whenever we do things like with friends or with other like little challenges or whatever, it's I think it's easy.
The accountability is so easy when you're all doing things together. Yeah. Whatever that looks like, whether that's, with us and joining our community or whether that's with you and your friends or whatever that looks like, definitely having someone else there with you to keep on pushing you and getting you excited is the best feeling ever.
Totally. But yes, super excited. And something else I wanted to talk about today though is the idea of what is the best thing that could happen. Obviously, we talk about that all the time. We've done, I think, an episode kind of specifically on that, but just really, 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 really reminding you guys, every single situation, every single thing you want to manifest, everything you're visualizing the outcome of, ask yourself, what is the best thing that could happen here? There's always a best case scenario. You either find it or you don't find it.
Yeah.
You either focus on it or you don't focus on it. And what you focus on expands. So when you're focusing on the good, when you're asking yourself, okay, how is this helping me? How is this pushing me towards my highest timeline? How is this helping me evolve? You will find answers. Like you will always find what you're looking for.
Right. It's the observer effect, which I don't know if I can say this.
Yeah, you can.
We have a special episode in a couple weeks that will be released with just the most amazing person ever who really kind of deep dives into like the split experiment and what it means to be an observer of your reality and how we are the decision makers.
Yeah.
We decide what we will or won't receive in this lifetime or in any given scenario. And so in
like the quantum field, she talks about quantum fields.
Right.
And everything.
Right. I'm so excited for that episode to come out. But back to Liv's point of what you expect, like expect good things. It's real. It's so real to really expect good things because that's what you will get. And I mean, we will say this 100 times over and over again. Whatever you can imagine is what could happen. So why not look for the good?
Yeah. And we say this, on and off, maybe every episode, I don't know, but really, really, really trying to understand that there's infinite versions of reality. There's infinite versions of what could happen. And when you think of something, like when you imagine something, when you visualize your manifestations or something that you want or whatever, it's created. It's an option. So if you can imagine it, if you can think of it, it's a possibility.
Right.
So you might as well focus on it. You might as well let yourself get your hopes up. You might as well start feeling gratitude. And when you feel gratitude for that version, the version that you want, you draw that version to you.
Right. Nothing is a new thought for yourself. I don't know if there's a name for this concept, but you don't have any original thoughts. Somewhere out there in the timeline, it's you already doing it and maybe sending a little vibration to your present self of being like, hey, this is a possibility for you, right? So when you think of something that might be delusional or crazy or out of this world or whatever, get excited because there is a version out there of you living their best fucking life. So what can you do right now to match that energy, to slowly bring yourself up to that vibration, right? The first thing you can do,
listen to this podcast.
Listen to this podcast. And then the second thing you can do is sit in that feeling, get excited, get happy, dance a little, show some gratitude, right? And so that just gets you one step closer to wherever your imagination was taking you.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So good, you guys. Like, it's simple, babes.
It's so
easy.
simple.
No,
it's so simple.
It might not feel easy at first. That's the thing too. Like, it might not feel easy at first. You might be doubting it. You might be resistant.
Yeah.
Totally.
You guys, EFT tapping. Make sure you're tapping and meditating.
And the thing is, here's the thing, babes. It's 1000% normal and expected to have resistance at the beginning. That's the thing. Our brains are literally wired to resist change. If you've been in a negative spiral your whole life for years and years or whatever, your brain is wired to stay that way if it had a choice. Like if your brain just had a choice, it would rather stay in the same loop that it's been doing forever and forever, right? So you have to consciously decide that you want to change, right? You have to decide that you're going to force yourself to be a little bit more positive, force yourself to do these like new habits and new routines and look for the good. And it might feel weird and hard at first, but then I promise eventually, like I remember reading something about this, like maybe from Abraham Hicks, it's like eventually there's like this switch. There's a switch towards happy things and feeling good feels more normal.
Yeah.
And you're used to it. And that starts to feel like your norm and feel like a habit. And speaking from two people who forced themselves to be more positive.
Forced, guys.
Love that word. Who have forced themselves to be, we forced ourselves to be delusional. We forced ourselves to be super optimistic and positive. And babes, it works. It works.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to us.
Listen to us. Side note, I had to laugh because my mom had called me after last week's episode or earlier this week's episode came out and was like, Kayma, you were giving advice to all these people about believing in themselves, but you don't even believe in your voice. And I was like, Mom, that was old me. I was like, I don't know who you're listening. That's not me. That's not me right now. And so all of that to say is it really just takes a moment to change. Because even when we were editing the episode, I was like, I don't really want to leave that in because I don't think it's true. But then we ultimately decided, let's just leave it in because like authenticity, like we want to, we also come up against resistance.
Yeah.
But then what do? We go back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we move through it. Yeah. And then we go back and then we rewire our brain and then we regulate.
Yeah.
And we move through our body and we're like, okay, yeah, we are those bitches.
Mm-hmm. We realize we can change.
So I just thought it was funny because my mom was saying that. And I was like, that's not me. That's not me, Mom.
Hey, thank you. You're right. That's actually not me anymore, but thank you.
Yeah. I don't even think it was me in that episode.
Yeah. Just a little
we were just telling you guys about past demonic thoughts.
Demonic. What's so funny, like we've probably said this before, but me and Kayma have this running joke that for like if anyone's being mean, if anyone's having a bad if anyone's having a bad mindset, if anyone's doing anything,
if we do something weird or
we say we have a demon, like that's a demon.
Yeah. Like that was demons.
Self-doubt, demons.
Yeah,
and they're gone.
They're gone. Exactly. It takes just a moment to change.
Yes.
Dr. Joe always says that.
Yes.
It takes just a moment.
You can always change, and that's what I was thinking about. That I was kind of joking to myself. I make myself laugh so much, and I was joking to myself about that last night because I was like, oh yeah, anyone who is like anyone who's mean, anyone who's super negative. I think anyone who's super negative, or they doubt themselves, or they just have hate towards the world. They have a demon. It's not their fault.
Heavy demons.
It's not even their fault. They have like if anyone's mean to me, babe, you have a demon. If you don't like me, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You're like poor you, poor you. If they can't help it,
no, they can't help it.
Yeah, period.
It's a demon. So yes, we can always get rid of our little demons.
Mm-hmm.
And we love you guys. We also wanted to say so sorry if you heard.
Oh yeah, was the audio weird last week?
Yeah, we were listening to our episode back again, and that felt like the audio was a little weird. So
you guys, we don't know what's happening. If anyone has any advice and wants to email us,
if you're techie.
Yeah. If you're a hot guy and techie.
No, literally.
I'm just kidding. No men.
No, actually, yeah, no men. No men. We are just girls, okay? So we've been trying to set up our mics and our...
We're women in STEM and we're doing the best we can. Yeah. But if anyone has any advice, because we really don't understand, we're so sorry.
Yeah. But hopefully you didn't notice it, because I think a lot of people didn't even notice that there was weird stuff. But
yeah, true. Definitely loading probably sooner rather than later 2 episodes a week, like 1 serious episode and then 1 quick silly episode.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. Or it might end up being, 1 regular episode and then an extra episode like for our members, for our community. So make sure you're part of our community, the Inspired Delusions community. But either way, yes, more content coming in general. And because we know we've been getting such good feedback. We know we're changing y'all's lives.
We are helping everybody. We are raising the collective consciousness. Yeah. Oh, we did just get a comment about that. Raising collective consciousness. It was so beautifully written. You know who you are.
Yeah,
thank you, babe.
Thank you, babe. That's our goal, is to raise the collective consciousness of the planet. Like, we really are at such a cool time in history where we're having this whole planetary shift of
we're in a spiritual renaissance.
We're in a spiritual awakening, a spiritual renaissance. And so we're so lucky to be alive right now. I think that we're so lucky to be alive right now. I think so many good things are coming. I think more and more people are gonna start tapping into the healing and the woo-woo and the manifestation. And that's why this podcast is gonna be the #1 podcast in the world.
Also, we're releasing this on 2/2/2. So
today
make sure you get witchy tonight and say some positive spells.
Do a ritual.
I'm just kidding. But yes, today's 2/2/2 portal. So just make sure you're calling in love and light and happiness, because you are all so deserving of that.
Yeah.
But
the 2/2/2 portal, definitely powerful, like, energy to manifest. Definitely power, like, set your intention, see what you want to manifest. Me and Kayma always do. If there's ever like a little,
we utilize every single tool that we have.
Yeah, like every month there's like a new
every day we're like, today's the special day, and we like do something.
1, 2, 3 2, 3, 4
we're like today's the day that we can call everything in, like. And that's actually, I love that, because honestly every day is a special day.
No, it is,
right? Like, you can wake up and make any day some sort of magical timeline for yourself, and can shift the entirety of your reality. So you tap into that energy. You decide.
You can decide if it's a lucky day, if it's a powerful day, and whatever you believe is going to be true. So we just believe that there's all these amazing portals and energy days, and we believe it, and it works for us. So and it's going to work for you too. But we love you guys so much. Let us know if you loved this little special episode. And if you're here all the way at the end, you get a little kiss. We love you.
We love you, and we will see you guys on Tuesday.
Yes, and we almost have 100 Spotify ratings.
Oh yeah.
So please go give us a rating if you haven't already. We're so happy. Like, we really think that this podcast is growing fast, guys.
Yeah. We don't know. So
we do.
We're assuming.
Yeah, we're assuming.
We're assuming, because we don't know how it works. Again, this is all new to us. Yeah. Like, we're just girls having fun. So having fun. We're growing really fast. Life is good. Yes. You're obsessed with us. We're obsessed with you.
We're obsessed with you guys, and you're worthy of love. You're worthy of receiving all your manifestations. Get up and shake your body today. I hope it's warm where you are. It's like 70.
It's like beautiful here.
It's 75 and sunny here in
sunny Los Angeles.
Sunny Los Angeles, baby. But we love you guys so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.